안녕. 김혜문 영어 문쌤이야. 자, 그러면 이번에 새로 개정된 YBM 공통영어 1 박준원 4과 본문 읽어줄게. 원어민이랑 좀 다른 거는 이거는 좀 강조해서 읽고 막 딱딱하게 읽지는 않을 거야. 근데 글이 좀 딱딱해. 어쨌든 잘 읽고 반복해서 복습하고 읽으면서 또 들으면서 또 복습하고 그러길 바란다. 그래서 시험 잘 봐. 간다. Here we go. 그리고 발음은 조금 정직하게 해줄게. On March 13th, 2016, an incident occurred that thrilled the contemporary art scene. An unknown painting that seemed to be a work of Rembrandt, the great 17th century Dutch painter, had been discovered. Rembrandt experts from all over the world gathered to view this portrait of a middle-aged man. They immediately recognized the artist's vivid style but thoroughly examined the painting to make sure. Several hours later, they confirmed, "This is a genuine Rembrandt!" How wonderful to greet a new work of this extraordinary artist more than 300 years after his death. 넘어갈게. Suddenly, a group of people appeared in front of them. Their representative announced, "This is not the genuine work of Rembrandt." The experts protested. "With these features, brush, and paint, this painting cannot be any other artist's work." The representative calmly explained, "This painting was created by an artificial intelligence system through 3D printing. We are the engineers who developed that AI system." The experts asked them to offer some evidence. They immediately presented the video showing the AI's production process. Their AI program learned to imitate Rembrandt's typical characteristics by examining data from his 346 works. It was then given the order: make a portrait of a Caucasian male, 30 to 40 years old, with facial hair, in dark clothing with a collar, wearing a hat and facing to the right, and produced what seemed to be a genuine Rembrandt. The experts were stunned. 넘어갈게. 자, 물 좀 마시고. 좋았어. 간다. This was just one of the events that provoked the question, can AI art be real art? This question is unresolved, but more and more art critics see AI-generated artworks as a new field of art, just as photography eventually came to be seen as art rather than technology more than a century ago. In 2018, a portrait created by AI was sold for nearly $500,000. The painting, Portrait of Edmond de Bellamy, was produced by an art group using an algorithm and a data bank of 15,000 portraits. This sale helped AI artworks become more accepted in the traditional art world. In 2022, an AI-generated picture, Théâtre d'Opéra Spatial, won first prize in the Colorado State Fair's art contest. Since then, more and more AI-generated artworks have been exhibited in art galleries. 오케이, 또 넘어간다. 집중하고 있지? 뭐 집중 안 하고 들어도 도움이 될 테지만 좀 집중하고 들을 때 그냥 적당히 들을 때 계속 들어. 구별해서 계속 들어. 또 간다. there are different views of AI art. To many people, it is at best an imitation of human art, not the true art form with insight into life and society. Some oppose AI-generated art because it can steal the data of human art without respecting copyright. In contrast, some artists welcome AI as a tool to create new art forms. There are also those who insist that AI is more than a tool. They argue that the results of AI creation are largely beyond human control, and AI should therefore be seen as existing in its own right. Let us look at the mechanism of AI creativity, which is programmed to work in a similar way to human creativity. Think of the AI technology of neural networks. It makes a machine think, distinguish, and create in a similar way to a human brain. The machine doesn't simply follow human orders, but learns by itself, which is done through a branch of machine learning called deep learning. This learning process enables a machine to discover distinct patterns from numerous data. Moreover, AI can even learn established art styles only to avoid them. It can then create a new, unique style. 넘어갈게. This pattern of AI creation is much like the path taken by major artists such as Picasso and Van Gogh. These artists trained themselves by learning and mimicking other artist styles until they found and created their own. Of course, this does not mean that an AI system becomes an artist in the same way that a human does. Human artistic creativity, which raises ethical, social, or emotional questions through great art, is not yet thoroughly understood and cannot simply be compared with any AI system. Even so, we have better and better AI techniques which are able to imitate human creative activities. AI has already generated art that some viewers consider more impressive or moving than human art. Now, we see AI platforms and apps that create pictures, music albums, and novels if we simply provide them with an idea. Although our question, can AI art be real art, is still valid, AI can be a powerful source of inspiration and ideas for artists. AI-generated art will continue to challenge our views on creativity in the arts and the human relationship with machine intelligence. Okay, that's it. 자, 그러면 공부 열심히 하자. 오늘은 여기까지. Bye bye bye.